Hello, fleshy tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Bits of Moander with me, BlueAnkylo. Pretty sure it's Pools of Darkness, actually, but, well, we're on top of Moander, so we're fighting a lot of bits of them. So, last episode, I think, was our first trip here, and we, we started by the pool, which is conveniently a purple circle here on the map. We checked out his foot, which had a cult on it, and I think we went to his ear, basically, after that. So there's a few more parts on the head that we can explore, and also the wound, which is the one I'd like to go to next. While we were in the ear, we met a hermit who told us that maybe somebody over here, we should go over here or something. I forget exactly, but, we'll go to them all. We'll save the heart, which is, I think, this hole for last. One other thing that I'd like to mention, just briefly, is I've rememorized a few different spells. I try to focus on spells that I think will work on Bits of Moander, and things that won't, but will make cultists very easy to kill. So, less Globe of Invulnerabilities, more attempts for Disintegrate, maybe? And we know we can get turned to stone now, so I need to be able to cover stuff like that. Meteor Swarm didn't work on them, but I think Power Word Kill would. So stuff like that's fine. I got lots of Cone of Colds because they did a lot of... Well, they seem to be the only reliable way to kill the bits. And Ice Storms work a bit. I feel like it might be worth trying Charm or Fumble, so I grabbed a couple of those. And I grabbed some slow spells as well, because Fireball won't work on them. Haste does on us, but slow should lower the chance of them getting... assuming they get more than one attack per round, it should lower their chances of... turning people to stone or poisoning them, which is just a real hassle. Anyway, let's get going. Climb on down the shoulder. Some Bane minions. I almost want to fight some of these guys. They could be challenging, but let's see. We haven't really fought a whole lot of these in the past. So the black ones, I believe, can spit acid, kind of like a black dragon. The blue ones are actually pretty tough. If you fight them in melee, you get crushed. So, don't do that, maybe. I think just some plain old fireballs, though, should work out pretty well here. They might be doing some lightning breath, so try to keep people split up. Alright, let's see if this fireball just crushes them. They don't actually have very many HP, so... Unless I've accidentally turned down the difficulty again. Well, we didn't quite kill all of them, but this should be fine. Let me, we could probably use like a ranged weapon, but we're really, really low on ammunition for ranged weapons right now. So I'll just use just a plain old magic missile. It'll do the trick. But yeah, those blue ones could be tricky. So I guess fighting those, they must have been like low-level Bane minions. I don't know. We didn't get very much experience, so I won't be trying to start those fights in the future, because they didn't really give me anything. Okay, a great wound in Moander's flesh lays open before you. The wound seems fresh and cuts deep into Moander. A young man runs up to you. You must help me! I've not seen decent folk for centuries, and now evil has come. My home is being destroyed. Let me explain. He explains by writing it down in the journal. Right here. Okay, my name is Egg Witt. I have lived for the past 3,500 years to the day, finding the environment most congenial to my health. That sounds weird. Maybe we should keep an eye on this guy. Recently, however, evil spawn have invaded my home. They are taking huge quantities of Moander's flesh, and I do not know why. It is no longer safe to live here. Not only are there foul creatures constantly about, but Moander's body is beginning to fight back. Bits of flesh prowl the open wounds, and they make no distinction between those causing the harm and me. I cannot hide much longer, yet if I leave, it will mean the end of my extracts, and my life in a few short years. So he's been using the flesh here to extend his life, but I guess he was here way before. That's weird. That's creepy. I don't know if we should trust this guy. You see my misfortune. After so many centuries, I'm reduced to hiding in the shadows. Please, rid my home of this plague. Well, the only thing I can say is he's probably the enemy of our enemy. So, he holds the secret to entering Moander's heart, which is something we'll need to do. So, okay. You get experience for agreeing with him. Awesome. So we're just gonna walk around his house killing cultists. I mean, I'm okay with killing cultists. It's kind of what we do. I guess I should check that little room out. Nothing. Of course nothing. Oh! Minions gouge pieces of Moander from the wall. Looks like we found some more Bane minions, so I'm glad we had a prep fight against them. Alright, so black and red. Red will be immune to fire and breathe fire. Black, I don't think they're immune to anything. So, how about that two-handed sword, Shinga? Not bad. I want to save my Cone of Cold, so maybe we just do a little bit of fighting here. We got any good magic other than Cone of Cold that would work? I didn't bring any lightning bolts because I wasn't expecting to need them. I don't want to get nailed by like a ton of acid breath though. Well, you know what? Even just a normal ice storm will probably weaken them enough. And probably worth it, I think. And that did pretty good damage. Like the most that can do is 30, so that was pretty solid. Alright, double kill. I'm happy with that. Maybe I can kill one. Nope. Alright, well we don't have resist fire on, so we're taking more damage than I'd like. Shinga, quick. Bella! Beheaded! I love that Vorpal blade, that's great. Alright, well that still wasn't too difficult. If we had Protect Fire, Resist Fire, which we could have had on, the red minions will be even more weak, even more useless. We'll just heal up a little bit here. And seeing as I mentioned it, you know, it's really not going to take too long. If we're going to be fighting red minions, we should probably at least have this. There's no good protection from lightning, but we can at least cover the red ones. That way, if we fight blue and red at the same time, we can just focus down the blues and mostly ignore the reds. Now, there might not be any more in here. It could have just been a single encounter map. Which is kind of what it looks like. So, I was too slow. Well, maybe. This place is larger than I originally expected. Screams fill the room as bits of Moander attack his body's invaders. A swarm breaks from the battle and moves toward you. So we're going to fight a bunch of these annoying things. And then maybe some surviving minions, maybe? Well, this would be a good battle, a good map for, a good fight for either haste or slow, maybe. Or beheading. I don't think we've managed to behead one of these yet, though. So I'm gonna try one slow. Well, let's see if we can kill that one with 40. That is an amazing Cone of Cold, by the way. Good job. Alright, well, let's just see if this works. I'm not even sure if this will affect them 100%. Okay, it does work on them. That's great. Now, there's probably a radius to it. I'm not sure what that is exactly, but... Yeah, I'm not even sure if they get more than one attack per round. I tried to look up stats on them, but I couldn't find anything. If someone ever gets hit twice, then we know they do for sure, but I don't know that. And it doesn't say miss twice even when they miss twice, so... It does look like Cone of Cold is really the best choice for cutting them down quick. Or Hold Monster. Hold Monster did work that one time. So it's hard to say. I'm not sure if slow is worth it, but it does work. I just don't know if it does anything. Mages are using elementals to prepare Moander's flesh for transport. Oh, that's a lot of red mages. Okay, now they can cast Disintegrate if I remember correctly, which is not the nicest thing. So I think this is a good chance for one of our delayed blasts. So we'll still need to hit those two, but we can basically hit everything else on the screen here, except one of the earth elementals, so that's fine. Pretty good damage roll, happy with that. Alright, so then we just need to interrupt these two. And that's that. Well, then we need to kill them all before next round, too, I guess. Try for a backstab. No, we won't be... Just... Oh, so you know what that probably tells me? Either... Well, it's either the two-handed sword can't do backstabs, which makes some sense, or, Thieves... She might not have thief armor equipped. I'll have to check. I don't use... I know I don't use the backstabs that often, but I like to at least have the chance. Beheaded. Man, that's pretty rude. Oops. Didn't even see it there. Alright, this fight, not too difficult. That's fine. We should check, because I'm still looking for loot in this new realm. Some of this stuff, I mean, it's probably not that good, but we should check it at least. Let's see if the bracers are... No, they're not going to be better than what we're using. So we can just drop them. I don't think I really need the darts either, because the staff sling is better. Alright, the other thing I want to check before I forget is Rodica. Okay, so because she still had the banded mail on, I'm still not 100% sure if the two-handed longsword can backstab. I'll have to unequip that to check, basically, and that'll raise up her AC. Okay, I'll try to remember if I want to try a backstab, if an opportunity arises, to unequip the armor and see if that works. Because that would be great. I'd love to see a two-handed sword backstab. Alright, there's still a little bit we missed up here. Didn't go down these halls yet. Elementals! Oh, that's nothing. Anything besides... Oh, elementals and some blue Bane minions. Okay, so... I'm still gonna throw a fireball here. They won't work on the bits of Moander anyway, so we might as well use them against blue minions. 106. Oh, yeah. Even a saving throw kills them. That's so good. Oh, that's fine. Alright, awesome work, everybody. Especially me with that amazing fireball. Over 100 damage is crazy. Okay, one more hallway. That it? Maybe we're done. Egg Witt bounds towards you. My friends, I am forever in your debt. And, as I promised, a small reward. Okay. Some potions and some elixir of youth. Cool. Potions of healing, okay. I'm gonna give one of those to Shinga and one of those to Pixel. Pixel's a pure mage. He can't cast any healing magic. So it's a little bit harder for him to heal himself. And we've got 3 of these elixirs of youth now. I'll just sort of spread them out with some people, I guess. I don't have any real logic If we cast some haste down here, then we can recover some age. I have a feeling we can't bring these back to the normal realm anyway. Once we're done in Moander's realm, they'll probably just get destroyed. So maybe we should use a little bit of hasting and then just elixir up before we go back to Elminster. Okay, now let me give you the greatest of treasures. These 2 potions will allow you to enter the and survive in Moander's heart. He hands you the vials and asks if you want his healing services. Of course. Repair. Oh, no, that's okay. That's the one that messes with our max HP for some reason. Don't do that. I don't know why. But yeah, he's basically a temple that can do healing. That's cool. He's basically a temple. That's what it is. So we've actually found a place to train and a place to well, rest and train, and a place to like if you ran out of resurrections or everyone died, you could spend some gold to, like, if Shinga was the only one alive and he couldn't raise dead or anything, we could go back here and he'd actually be able to recover everyone. That's cool. Because we can train in the ear, I don't really feel like that's cheating. Let's just level up now again after that dungeon's done. It's not like these level ups do much these days. There you go, fella, level 34. Christiana, a few new cleric spells, that's nice. And her saves against paralyzation are now as good as they'll get. And Rodica gets 1 HP, and that's the end of that, yeah. So, the save, actually. The best thing from that level up is Christiana being more difficult to kill with paralyzation or death. Okay, next up, eyes or hair or something over there. Should probably save it as well. Never know when a random encounter is going to be too much. No, we don't really want to fight those if possible. Excellent. So is it his eye or his nose? A passage leads into the tear duct of Moander's eye. Okay. Mages are arguing over how to best take advantage of the vision they saw in Moander's brain. When they see you, they erupt in rage. Rawr. Let me just scroll that down a little bit for you guys. Alright, so these are black mages this time. Still, we're actually fighting a lot of not bits of Moander, which means we can do a lot of interrupting magic. Cast it this way. So we still need to interrupt that guy. Try to make room for other people to move up. Can't backstab, unfortunately. And still can't get a good backstab positioning. Oh. Did not leave a route through, that was my bad. No backstabs. We could try delaying, but I think it's more important to interrupt the enemies. Oops. Sorry, Pixel. That was my bad. Fair bit of XP, and again, I don't think we've fought black mages for sure down here. Let's detect and see if there's anything worth... Like, magical cloaks, you know. Might be worth holding on to one. They're probably just cloak +1, though. Yeah, this stuff's probably not worth it. Well, I say that. Let me just check here. I thought somebody... So, like, if I switch Rodica over to Bracers mode rather than Armor mode, the Cloak will give her a +1 in that. Yeah, so if I want to do backstabs, it might be worth having a Cloak on her. And I think Pixel also... he already has one. Yeah, but we're taking that route. If I ever find bracers I like, I guess I'll hold on to one. Sure, that's fine. Is there anything else we're going to take? No, I don't think anything else is worth it. Okay. Let me quickly, before I forget, should at least have it equipped. It won't give you any armor class with your banded mail, but, you know, like I said, maybe that'll do some good later. A mage does something. You will be given no more warnings. One mage, you really think you're gonna stop us? that was very fitting, fella. Good job. Let's try to focus down the one in the middle first. If we can. These guys, okay, they do get 2 attacks, even the green one, the smaller version. Maybe I should heal up Pixel. After the fight, come on. I also think it's pretty safe to say we can't behead them. They're probably immune to death magic, so there's probably not much we can do. Well, death magic. Maybe not disintegrate, but you know what I mean, like, death effect, other than stuff like disintegrate. Like, you know, death spell, maybe, actually, I seem to remember Power Word Kill might work on them, but I'll have to test it out. All I'm looking for is heal. I'll try it out on one of the big ones later. Alright, I should have looked, though. You enter Moander's brain. Arcs of electricity flare about you. Oh, that's not nice. Get ready to get electrocuted, I guess. A mysterious device attached to the cell wall. Mage is up to no good. Alright, well, we haven't been fighting very many bits where I needed the cone, so I'll use one here. And you know what? Stinking Cloud will work nice, too. Thing is, they're not going to be immune to it like the old Drow were. Not bad, not bad. So just check. I can't imagine any of this is worth it. Too much dub. The device shudders as another flash erupts. Well, let's look into it. We should always be able to destroy it afterwards, right? As you look into the device, a scene unfolds before you. Oh, we got a full journal entry for it. It just inscribed itself into our journal as we look into the device. You see a large army moving through a cavern where the wind howls. A thunderous beating makes the soldiers hold their hands to their ears. That all? So if I step there again, oh, we can't destroy it now. Oh well. Another device. I don't know if I should just be destroying them though. 69. Well, we're getting information, I guess. Maybe it's worth looking at them. You see a great army of elves engaged in battle with Moander. The elves loose a tremendous arrow laced with magic, and it lodges in Moander's heart. This must have been, like, how they took the mighty god down, I suppose. He doesn't seem to be fighting much these days. They're attaching a device. Alright, well. Magic? What did I do quickly? I think... I don't actually think we're close enough for this to work, but I'll try. No. Alright. Dang, that's a lot of damage. Killer. Alright, well then I'm just gonna move out of line of sight here. They can't hit me with so much lightning. And I'm just gonna guard. Erotica. It's fine. We just need to interrupt them a little bit better. Alright, now I can heal myself. Alright, fella, please. Cut these things down. Look. How am I supposed to stop it? There's no way to prevent that damage. Oh, man. Enemy casters are just not nice. So much damage. And I haven't even had a turn. Crap. Wiped out by lowly black mages. They're not even that strong. They just killed almost half the party instantly. Ow. All they needed was like one good round where they went before we went. Before we got a chance to act, and suddenly everyone's dead. Oh man, this game. I don't care. Alright, so, sure, look into it. Those of you that survived, have a quick look. Oh, a scene unfolds before you. 21, okay. You see a Glabrizu, his dog-like head snarling and his fangs dripping, standing in a large chamber with red fleshy walls. I believe that's the boss, Tanatol or something or other. Pretty sure that's the name. It's just funny that the game expects us to know what a Glabrizu is without really explaining it. Alright, so, about that whole dying thing. Sorry about that. Oh, sorry. Veronica's only unconscious. I just waste a resurrection on nothing. Heal is all she needed. But yeah, sorry about that, Christiana. That was kind of crazy. That fight. Okay, let's keep fighting our way through. Alright, so seriously, don't mess around, Blue. Just do whatever you have to do to interrupt them all. Just don't give them any chance to cast magic. We've got lots of stinking clouds, might as well use them. They're really good in this situation. Hard to get a good fireball in here, but you can get really good stinking clouds. I think I just start killing them with my, my sling. Where's my shield? There. Ah, cruel arrow to the, or rock to the face, basically. Good luck, fella. Don't get paralyzed. One dart. He's fine, he's fine. He'll be fine. He'll be fine too. We're too strong to get killed by smoke, right? Alright, much better when they don't get to cast lightning bolts. Don't worry about it. Another device, alright. Oh, it was damaged. So I guess that's it? Just a bunch of mages and their, devices? Let me check my guide to see if there's anything that we may have missed in here. Feels like I didn't do much. So this was the brain, and I guess there's a bunch of locations with. We could cause them to explode. Ooh, that's the other option. That's it. All right. So this was kind of a waste of time. You just got a little bit of story, but no loot, no real quest. Just, you know, yeah. All right, that's fine. Another area explored. That's what counts. And now, I think there was one in his hair or something down here. Not really. Dang it! Bane. Dang it, Bane minions. What kind of Bane minions do we have? Red, blue, red, black. All the colors of the rainbow. Ice Storm if it has long enough range. I hit them all. It's hard to say. Almost all of them. I'll just use some Ice Storms here. That's a very long-range lightning bolt. That's not very nice. Of course they get a turn to interrupt us. Looks like they're not that tough. Oh, we can't attack these ones. Magic missile, I guess. Just gotta remember you have to use magic or something on those. Or else you take double in return, in case you forgot. Alright, how do I get in here? Where's the hair entrance? A human patrol? Alright, 3 red mages, that's the main thing. Well, you know what to do with red mages. Yeah, it's fine. How is one still casting? Wait. Who is... Oh, it's because we're outside. Right. Our fireball doesn't hit everything like it... I don't know why I can't target this guy. Well, that sucks. Come on, quick. No messing around. There we go. No lightning bolts. It's against the rules. Oh, right. Of course. I guess I should have that equipped anyway, but it won't do much most of the time. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. I just gotta remember fireballs don't work as good outside is all. Now, I know we were looking for some +4 two-handed longswords. Maybe we should detect items here. Detect magic. And, like, I have to imagine that the scrolls they drop wouldn't be that great, but I don't know. Elm +3, look at that! So random encounters can give you, like, actually good stuff. Who needs it? Probably Pixel, then? Better than his +2. And then will hand me down the +2 to Rodica. I really wasn't expecting to get actual armor upgrades in here. Yeah. Alright, drop the +1. Everyone's got that already. Upgrade a little bit more armor class. Everything to keep the bits of Moander off our back. Some arrows, we'll give those to I don't know, Rodica for now, I guess. Most people have a bow of some sort. Oh, wait, her bow is not very good. Let's give it to someone who has, like, a good bow, right? Fine longbow and a few arrows. Fine longbow, a few arrows. Composite bow is pretty good. Alright, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I want to just check out a bit more of this loot. Yeah, this time it's not good. So it's just the stuff at the bottom that was better than average, I guess. It's interesting. They really rarely in the gold box games, just with random encounters, have extra bonus loot at the bottom that's actually worth checking. So I gotta remember while I'm on Moander that sometimes we actually find stuff that's like a good upgrade, and it's weird. So you could actually like spend some time just random battling and actually end up with like stronger characters out of it, which is pretty cool. I actually quite like that. Alright, so instead of just fumbling around here blindly, let me pull up my that thing you're looking at, the journal. So I'm looking for the hair, which should be somewhere on the bottom. I must have just missed it. We haven't done the mouth yet either. We'll try to get all that done today. You hear a woman scream from deep within the forest of Moander's hair. Okay. You hear cultists ahead. The priestess's sacrifice will ensure Moander's favor. Find her! Is this just all archways? Umber Hulks tunnel through. Umber Hulks aren't that bad. Not anymore. Maybe once upon a time. Alright, that fight was a joke. Haha, good joke. Sounds of pursuit seem to come from in front of you. Okay. I'm not sure what we're supposed to do exactly. Well, I feel like I've been basically everywhere. You hear an anguished scream. It seems to come right from your right. Okay. Look, I went all the way right from where that location was. It didn't do anything. From behind you. I don't know what you're supposed to do in here. Moander cultists are forcing the priestess towards elementals. Of course we save her. I wonder if you can Vorpal longsword elementals. Probably not. Just gotta make sure we interrupt them all. And seeing as there's a bunch over here, I know this won't work on the elementals, but just... we can't afford to let these, dang cultists do what they want to do. Alright, so new round. Oh, I was gonna check. So if I unequip the banded male, can we get backstab? It just said from behind, so maybe you can't do two-handed backstabs. I mean, it makes sense. Ah! Okay, sorry, we're gonna have to burn another delayed blast here. We just can't risk a bunch of, we can't risk a whole bunch of blade barriers landing on us Hurts too much. Alright, just cultist gear, nothing to worry about. Congratulations! The priestess thanks you graciously. There's an old man by the name of Egg Witt who lives in one of the wounds. He prepared a potion which would weaken Moander's flesh and allow you to enter the heart. Yeah, we got it. Oh, I dropped an amphora while being chased. If you find it, take it to Moander's mouth and cast it in. It will slow his heart. Cool, I'll have to look around. So one thing I decided then while I was thinking was if we can't backstab like this, what we should do is give her a longsword. And I think I have a spare one somewhere. Yeah, a longsword plus 3, that's just fine. We'll use the two-handed sword most of the time, but if I want to do a backstab, now I can at least switch over. So I'm looking for an amphora. Maybe you actually have to search. You find a small amphora. Okay. Well then, I guess you know where to go next. To the mouth. Moander's lips are parted slightly. Okay. You enter Moander's mouth. A warm wind blows against you. Ha! He must still be alive. Haha, that's great. A great chasm leads down Moander's throat. Okay. You hear the amphora break against the side of Moander's throat. A moment later, a thunderous boom erupts, and you're blasted by a great rush of air. It sends you flying. Yeah, I thought we were in trouble there. So, is that all you were supposed to do? What was the point of that? Like, we used an amphora in his throat, and then we got kicked out immediately. So... okay, if you read this here, by doing that, it slows his heartbeat, which will help out when we're in the heart. So I guess it's worth doing that. So I think we've been everywhere except for the actual heart, and I think I'll just save that for the next episode. So, honestly, we're making pretty good progress. So we can train in here, so we might as well level up. Oh, sorry. I just ran back here, no big deal. So, Shinga gets some HP, Bella gets some HP, Christiana gets some HP, I get some better saves, and more cleric spells. Lucky me. Alright, well that's pretty much it, other than resting, you know. What I want to do is start the heart, and then I'll cast all my buffs in between episodes. So, I should check if there's anything extra to memorize. One new level 7 spell, cleric spell that is. Probably fine to just have more resurrections. And Rodica, you're good. Christiana can get a couple more heals and all that. Level 6. I mean, we'll just get healing. I don't know how difficult this dungeon will be. I have heard bad things about this next dungeon, so I want to at least be prepped up as much as we can. Alright, there's not very many new spells we're getting from level ups, obviously. Alright, so we go out. We're not going in the ear. We're going to the heart, which is, I imagine, this giant hole. Ah, shucks. At least it's a small fight. Good start. Alright, I'm gonna use a cone of cold here. Oh. No, I'm not. Apparently the top of the tree is blocking me from casting it. That's obnoxious. Well, I'll try. It still hit the 3. That's not bad. I mean, it's just to try to speed this fight up is all. 7 damage. Oh, no. Okay, so these guys actually only have paralyze, interestingly enough. Which we can cure in battle. Which is better than poison or petrify. Because you can only neutralize poison out of combat. But this should cure that one. Hey, not killed. No, Pixel! You're supposed to dodge that stuff, dude. Alright, no big problem. So that's the deep cut near his heart. Is this not his heart? Anyway, we need to heal his poison. And then actually restore HP. Alright, hold on just a second. I was thinking we'd be done this episode here. But then maybe this is yet another actual dungeon. I want to look at this. It says that's the entrance to the heart. Oh, there's like a little mini-map here before... Oh, okay. Both of them lead to the heart, I guess? I don't know. I was just confused, that's all. Nothing to worry about. I just want to get into the heart, and then, we'll do our buffs and stuff. You feel the tremendous beating of Moander's heart through the tissue walls. Let's use those potions, right? You spread some of the potion on the wall. It seems to weaken. Now we cut through. As you swim into Moander's heart, slimy organisms cling to you. You can barely move. That sounds bad. So yeah, I definitely want to buff up, and I'll do that in between episodes, because it takes a little bit of, you know, fiddling around. When we come back next episode, we'll have all of the usual buffs on. The long-lasting ones, you know, fire, evil, mind blank, stuff like that. I don't know if we'll need any, but I figure better safe than sorry. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for the slaying of Moander. I don't know, we're inside his heart. You should maybe be able to kill him. Be nice. See you guys there.